Hello. You're watching, I'm sorry. See, I did it already. My name is Eric Prosher, and I represent Jesse Brown VA Medical Center. And today we have a special guest. Her name is Kathleen Roberts, and she's the director of a non-for-profit programs at Heroes of Freedom Farm. So you're watching a live call-in interactive program brought to you by Ken TV 21. And over the next 25 minutes, we're going to be learning about the programs for veterans at the Heroes of Freedom Farm. So call in with your questions at 312-738-1060. And don't be shy. And again, my name's Eric Prosher. I work at the Transition Care and Management Program at Jesse Brown VA Medical Center, located on 820 South Damon Avenue. And if you have any questions about the clinic or anything about the hospital, don't hesitate to call 312-569-5900. All right. Thank you, Kathleen.
You're welcome.
That's not so bad, right?
Not so bad.
So I wanted to first thank you for coming on to the show, and I have so many questions. I want to know about what Heroes of Freedom Farm is, where it started, where's it going, and how it benefits our veterans. So why don't we just start off with your role and tell us a little bit about what is Heroes of Freedom Farm.
Okay, Heroes of Freedom Farm, first of all, Kathleen Roberts. I'm the director of not-for-profit programming. I work for Restoration America, and we have a farm called Heroes of Freedom Farm, about 45 minutes south of Chicago in Crete, Illinois. The farm is one of the programs that we do at Restoration America. We also have some other services that we provide. We're a HUD-approved housing counseling agency, and I can get to that a little bit later, just briefly explain some of the things that we do. The property was donated to our charity in the end of 2014 by a gentleman who had quite a bit of money, and the property is about 100 acres, beautiful, gorgeous stalls. We've got about 120 deluxe stalls. It was an elite training facility for harness racing horses.
Oh, wow.
So when we got the donation, we looked around. We had been doing some work with veterans before in the housing sector where we would take homes in donation and we would fix them up and put a veteran in the home, help them get financing and so on. So when we got this facility, we thought, how can we use this property to serve our veterans? Mm-hmm. So we looked around. I had some experience with equine therapy, and we thought, why don't we open it up? Why don't we let the people board here, and then we can use part of the 100 acres to provide activities for veterans. We do a day, and we do an overnight retreat at the farm, and we've got different programs that we do. Basically, it is an opportunity for the veterans to get out of the clinical setting and into a gorgeous farm. We have equine activities, and we do some other nature things. We do some other things that benefit the veterans in their transition, like teaching them healthy cooking. We have some dancing that we do. We do some art.
How about this? I have a little clip, and maybe you can talk us through about so people at home can get an idea of what it looks like and what is available there.
Okay.
So everyone at home, take a nice deep breath and enjoy.
This is the entrance of the property, and some of the photos are just taken from various points of view. You can see how nice and peaceful the property is. It's in a setting where it's very rural, unincorporated, and the energy is so clean and fresh, and You have a lot of sky. It's very quiet. So it's a good place just to be.
Yeah, so I see one of the horses there.
Mm-hmm.
And lots of
Lots
space.
of quiet
Open
thinking.
space.
This is a 2,000 square foot home that was donated. It's fully furnished, and it has beautiful amenities. We have 3 bedrooms, and this is where the days or the retreats events begin and end. So we meet there. We end up going to the therapy barn. We visit the horses for a while. We learn about horses and how they communicate. Take a tour of the facility, and then come back to this property here and do some deep breathing. They do some exercising.
So you host workshops.
We do workshops
for
there, yes.
veterans, and how does someone, reserve a space or for the different workshops? Do they have a relationship? Is this through the VA, or how does that
So
happen?
right now our programs, we're a community partner with Jesse Brown, and our groups come from the recreational therapy department, and the contact is Isabel Mulcahy. So if you would like to have an opportunity to come down, contact Isabel, and you can get in one of her programs and come on down. There's a bus that comes, usually twice a month, and it's about 8:30 in the morning till about 5 o'clock in the evening.
And all right, so if you're interested in getting involved with this beautiful facility through Jesse Brown VA, you can contact Isabel Mulcahy and also Aaron Rule Miller, who's is her boss, through Jesse Brown's Recreation Program and Wellness Center. So you might try first the 312-569-6404. And for those of you that may just be joining us, my name is Eric Prosher, and I'm from Jesse Brown VA Medical Center. And we have Kathleen Roberts here, who is the director for the non-for-profit programs at Heroes of Freedom Farm. And we were just looking at the facilities that are in Crete, Illinois, and Kathleen was talking to us about some of the programming that's offered for veterans at the facility.
So all of the programs are free.
They're free to veterans.
They are free to veterans. We have, we are currently searching for more funding. We have a lot of volunteers.
So if somebody wants to fund or support your program,
They can contact me. They can contact me via email at kr@restorationamerica.org or call our office.
and at home to get in contact if you have any questions about the Heroes of Freedom Farm program or Restoration America. We have the contact information right there for you at home, 847-783-0232 or 847-894-0777. So going back to this facility, there you have, there's Isabel right there.
Yes. So this was a group of females that came for an overnight self-care retreat. And they did some yoga outside on the deck. They did healthy cooking classes. They did some hiking, some dancing, and there's a couple pictures of them going through this little presentation here. That's the area where our therapy horses are. What we do is all groundwork. We don't ride the horses. The groundwork is basically, leading the horse, grooming the horse, communicating learning about how they communicate and learning a little bit about yourself. So that's kind of
so the equine program. You're not riding the horses.
correct.
Per se.
It's all groundwork.
It is. So groundwork meaning.
Groundwork meaning that you don't get on their back, that you are on the ground, and you are learning several different things without even knowing it. One of them would be communication, because horses do not communicate verbally; they communicate through movement, and they are really adept at reading your sign language, your energy, and it kind of helps you learn about some of your emotions. They mirror what you do. You learn by spending time with them about boundaries, because they will tell you when you're too close.
This sounds like a little bit like a reverse horse whisperer.
Absolutely. I mean, these things happen without knowing. You learn to trust the horse. It's a big animal. And it's all done through a relaxed atmosphere. We do barbecues here. This is a big group of Vietnam vets that we're getting ready to have welcome again.
Okay.
One of the things we do is we offer. This is actually a harness race horse, and this is how they race. But we offer people the opportunities to go around the track.
In one of the harness races?
In one of the harness races, yes. So,
wow.
So it's pretty exciting, and it's neat to learn something new. And of course, the horses love it. They often, by the end of the day, are covered with orange carrot stains around them.
All right. Well, looks like we have a caller, so why don't we take a call for those who that are just joining us. We have Kathleen Roberts. We're talking about the Heroes of Freedom Farm. And hi, caller. What is your question?
Hello.
Hello.
Hi. I was wondering if you could tell me a little bit about how your program is funded.
Okay.
Right now, our program is self-funded.
Self-funded.
So yes. So at this time, we don't charge anything. We do ask people in the community. We go to some of the businesses and ask for food donations and things of that. We're obviously always looking for grants and donations. We look for not only money, we look for farm equipment and things like that.
Great.
Thank you.
Thank you for that question.
Thank you.
All right, so let's go back to our video here.
Again, this is another group of women. It seems like it's easier to get the women to come for a 2-night retreat, and they get to know other women that they have seen around the facility at Jessie Brown, but they really don't know. And it's a relaxed, it's a happy time, and we do a lot of talking and a lot of laughing.
So it sounds like it creates some bonds too.
We do, yes, absolutely.
Women that might not otherwise have that opportunity. Which is important because that is, alienation is a common experience for especially our newly returning veterans.
So that's just some of the projects that we do. We decorate the horseshoes that come off of the horses.
Okay.
This is a shot of some healthy cooking,
Yeah.
and we like to provide some alternative ideas to something that you may be serving that could be a healthy alternative to serve your family.
That looks delicious.
And it's delicious. It is delicious, and it's fun to do. Everyone kind of brings their own recipe in.
Oh, there's some
Here we
yoga
are.
and some movement.
Here we are, some 6 a.m. Yoga.
Oh, that's 6 a.m.?
6 a.m. yoga. The house is positioned high on the hill, so it overlooks the whole farm. It also overlooks a a racetrack. So starting at 6 to 7 a.m., there are horses going around, and it's really, really neat to,
Oh, really?
to see.
Are people still, the horses still are active in
Yes,
in
they
their
do.
racing?
Mhm,
Oh,
they
okay.
are, and it's very busy in the mornings, very exciting. So this is just another shot of the facility.
And that's the living space?
Yes, it's a living
And
space.
how many does it, how many people does the place accommodate?
We
at one time?
have 3 bedrooms with 3 bathrooms, and then we have a huge common area where we can push the furniture away and get on the floor,
sleeping
do
bags.
yoga, or dance.
Uh-huh.
And then the kitchen is set up as to where you can do a good presentation. Everyone can see.
Great. And what's going on here?
This is a.
Is that a horse?
That is actually a pony.
That's a pony.
Yes, that's
What's
a pony that
what's the
comes.
difference between a horse and a pony?
The horse and the pony, the size.
Size, okay.
So this is a ponykins that comes sometimes to visit with people when they come, and this is a veteran braving feeding.
Yes.
They ask a lot of questions, the veterans that come. So we do the best that we can to explain everything about the horse. They're retired racehorses, so they've got an interesting history, and they're pretty neat. So this is one of ours.
Wow. Is that his name, Crapper?
That is actually his nickname. Correct.
How did he get that? Do you know?
You can only imagine.
No, I can imagine. He's got crazy eyes now. He's
Yeah, he's just looking. He's a good boy.
Okay.
So what we also do is we do a tour of the facility because it is so neat, and they get to learn a little bit about the racing industry. The property is huge, so there's a lot of places to walk around, to hang out. This is actually Little Fishy.
Little Fishy.
Owned by the farm, retired racehorse, lovely boy. There are cats and dogs all
right.
around the property.
How many cats and dogs?
Gosh, we've got 2 dogs now and a handful of cats.
Wow.
So this is the inside of the barn where we bring out the horses and spend time, barbecue. What I'd like to do is I'd like to invite any of the veterans who are interested that have talent painting to come and paint this wall with some murals. Each person take a section. Like to invite you to come out and get creative. We could have a day of it. I'd like to challenge some of the veterans to maybe come and organize the program, and we'll provide the paints, and we'll have a fun day, spend time with the horses, get outside, play some horseshoes, have some good food, and some good laughs.
Okay, so this is a proposal you have. and
This is
you're,
a
you're
proposal.
inviting, so you hear viewers might have just been watching us. We're with Kathleen Roberts. We're talking about the Heroes of Freedom Farm. And you just saw there a picture of a stable and an idea and a challenge for you veterans to come on out and help paint and decorate the inside and then enjoy the beautiful grounds and all the programs and opportunities available for you at the Heroes of Freedom Farm.
So the horses don't have anything fun to look at when they're in their stable. So something creative. A pasture, a barn, another horse, something related to the military would be great. There are 7.5-foot wide sections, about 22 inches tall. So.
Great. We have another caller. This is great. Hello, caller. You're with. Hi. Hi.
Hi, I would like to just call in and say I have a family member with PTSD, and I really do appreciate all that they do. All the services that they provide are very fantastic, and we are very appreciative of what they do for us. I'd just like to call and say thank you.
Oh,
Great.
we really do appreciate the
Thank
call.
you.
Sometimes we don't know, you just do, and you don't know the impact it has on others. So thank you for that caller.
Yes, thank you.
And
Thank you.
yeah. And
Okay.
again, if you have any questions or you want to get in touch with the farm, we have a contact information there. You can see on your screen, the 847-894-0777 for Heroes of Freedom Farm.net. You can also check out the website. And then Restoration America is 847-783-0232. So we are, time is flying by. We're
I
running out
know.
of time. Should we finish? We got 5 minutes left. I have to make some announcements. But
Okay.
perhaps as we close this out, you can highlight anything you'd like the viewers at home to know about the program.
Okay.
And I'll try to keep my hands off my head.
So a lot of the people that stable at the farm are very helpful when the veterans come. And you get to stop at each stable, and they come out and they talk about their horses, and they let you pet them and feed them, and it's really, really exciting. They love to give back. This is a gentleman on a ride. Again, groups of combat veterans hanging out towards the end of the day. As you can see, that there are some connections that are made that are pretty powerful.
Okay. I wanted to thank you so much for coming onto the show.
Thank you for having me.
We hope to have you back, and we hope the farm and our veterans prosper when we have a long relationship with Jesse Brown.
Absolutely.
So, the viewers at home, you're watching CAN TV 21. I'm from Jesse Brown VA, and I want you to know that Jesse Brown VA, the food pantry will be closed next Tuesday on May 2nd. It's going to reopen on the following Tuesday on the 9th, but next Tuesday, if you were planning to come to the VA for the food pantry, it will be closed. And here's a little statement about that. If you are in need of food on days that the pantry is closed, we have information on other resources in the community that you can just email jessebrownfoodpantry@gmail.com. All right, so then also there are a couple opportunities for couples and relationships. And actually, the farm might be a great place for a relationship workshop.
Absolutely.
We have one coming up on June, the first 2 Fridays in June.
Depression is a
and,
tangle of multiple symptoms.
Okay, we have a caller. I was just talking about the relationship workshops that are coming up, and caller, do you have a question about Heroes of Freedom Farm or Jesse Brown VA or anything that we can help you with?
Yeah, I was wondering who to contact at the VA about going to the farm.
So we have a slide that we can put up. The Recreation Therapy Department is who's coming down at this time. Erin Rule Miller or Isabel Mulcahy, and this is the contact information for them.
Yeah, 312-569-7653 or 312-569-6404. Okay, so we're going to wrap it up. So my name's Eric Prosher. This is Kathleen Roberts, and we want to thank you for watching CAN TV 21. You can learn about Heroes of Freedom Farm by calling 847-894-0777. And please tune in again. We'll be your host next month But please stay tuned to West Garfield Park Youth Council is following us in the next 5 minutes. And if you need to talk with someone, there's a crisis line at 1-800-273-TALK. Press 1 for veterans. Thank you and goodbye for now.